Well, Red Sox fans, as many of you know, back in 2013, the Red Sox won the World Series. But before that happened, in Game 3 of that World Series against the Cardinals, there was a controversial obstruction call that ruined that game and sent the Red Sox down 2-1 in the series. So in a must-win Game 4, the Red Sox showed resilience, and of course the rest is history. Why do I mention that? Because this really kind of reminds me of that situation going into Game 4 of the World Series here in the ninth inning. And just the idea that, the Red Sox lost a game last night, which, as many of you know, saw my reaction to it, in the 13th inning, blowing that game and eventually losing it in 18 innings. Red Sox lost Game 3 of the World Series, and, they were still ahead 2-1 in the series, but it just felt like that was probably, besides like the Aaron Boone loss, probably like one of the most devastating losses that I've seen as a Red Sox fan. And that's just because of how long that game went and just like how much nothing got accomplished except wasting all the pitchers for the Red Sox. So fast forward to Game 4, a game where if the Dodgers win it, the series is tied at 2, and the Dodgers have all the momentum, both from a emotional standpoint and just a statistical standpoint. And the Dodgers have a 4-0 lead in this game in the 6th inning, and it looks like, the series is going to be tied at 2. Dodgers have, figured out the Red Sox, and the Red Sox don't have any players or pitchers left because they just burnt them all out. And, instead I'm amazed at what's happened here. And I unfortunately haven't been home to really record any of it, but it obviously it's been nothing short of amazing. The Red Sox scoring 9 runs since that 6th inning, getting a home run from Pierce to tie the game in the 8th, and then just exploding for 5 more runs as both Kimbrel walks the first batter he faces, because every time I say something good about the Red Sox, something bad has to happen. As we all remember, I actually considered not filming this inning based on the 13th inning last night, where I'm like, okay, this is it, Red Sox are about to win. Not so much. Now, a 5-run lead you would hope would be safe with Kimbrel, but this is still Kimbrel. He had been throwing strikes in Game 2 and even other games in this series, but apparently he's back to his old ways, walking the first batter on 4 pitches. I haven't even been paying attention because I've been giving my big dramatic resilience speech. But really, resilience is something that World Championship clubs have. Other good teams can, win when they're ahead, or, they can be hey, we got this, whatever. But then, when a couple things go wrong, they might back down. The challenge might be just too much for them. And, again, this game isn't over yet, and with Kimbrel pitching, it's really not over, but the Red Sox have just done such an incredible job to put that loss behind them. And we'll see what happens here as he finally takes a strike. We'll see what happens here if the Red Sox can get this win and go up 3-1 in the series. And, still it's not over. I always hesitate to say it's over. I know all season long I've been hearing about how great the Red Sox are, and, they've got this, and they're going to win it, and all this. But until I actually see it, I really can't, jump on my high horse and start bragging about something that hasn't happened yet. So, crap. That one's deep to left. Home run, 9-6. I was saying they shouldn't put in Kimbrel with a 5-run lead. I really need to stop filming these games. Alright, well, I take that back. If the Red Sox somehow lose this game, this will be the most devastating loss I've seen. Come on here. It's 9-6. Didn't even get a single out, and he's already given up 2 runs. It's a good thing they tacked on all those runs, because originally it was 5-4, and then they got all these 2-out hits. Curveball, pretty much right down the middle. I don't know what he's doing. He had a 5-run lead. He's just got to throw the ball as hard as he can. Even throw fastballs down the middle. At least take a chance or something. Throwing him an easy pitch like that, when you don't have any outs in the inning, and you're up by 5, just, try to just throw him all you got. What is the harm in it? But no, a lot easier to give up that home run, I guess. Alright, so the bases are empty at least. We got that going for us. Bottom of the 9th, nobody out. Kimbrel sucks. Could have gone either way. Did he call that a strike? I don't even know. No, I called it a ball. It doesn't really matter. When you're not even close to the plate, it's kind of hard to call anything a strike. Why, Kimbrel? Why are you still a closer? I know he's a free agent at the end of the year, and honestly, I really don't want them to sign him. He'll get his, 40 saves or whatever it ends up being, and all his strikeouts, but, I mean, what's the point if in the postseason it's just going to be this disastrous? I mean, we all remember that game against the Yankees. He barely held on to win. You know, the game against the Astros where Benintendi had to make the catch as they got Price warming up. I mean, come on. They should have just put Price in now that I think about it. I mean, with a 5-run lead, why not? Like, why are we wasting time with Kimbrel? Of course, from what I've seen here, I don't know that I'd want him to have a smaller lead. Like, if this was a save situation, I don't know if I'd want to see that. All right, he got the first out. Whoop-de-frickin-do. So, I mean, yeah, if this was a save situation, which now it is a save situation because it's 9-6, but it's like, would I really want Kimbrel coming into an even closer game if he can't hold a 5-run lead? We'll see what happens here, but still, not very encouraging. And 2 batters and 2-run home run, and finally gets the out. So let's see. Justin Turner, 2 for 3 in this game. Nobody on, 1 out. 2 runs in for the Dodgers. It is weird how these teams will go a while without scoring, and then all of a sudden they'll score against each other in quick succession. Kimbrel throws a curveball for a strike. There's a newsworthy note. Kimbrel actually threw a good curveball, and it was a strike. I'll be damned. Curveball outside the zone. Count is 1-1. Dodgers fans upset again. Come on, Red Sox. Strike. 1-2. Come on. Let's throw a fastball. 99. That one is fouled off, 95 up in the zone. So yeah, like I said, I mean, if the Red Sox win this game, the series isn't over, but it is 3-1. And it's just been it's really, I mean, even if it is a 3-1 series, for a series that's going to be 3-1 potentially, it's been a really good series. Like, it's been a very close, almost reminds me of, well, actually I shouldn't say that, because the 2015 World Series with the Mets and Royals had one really good game, and it was game 1. And the rest of them were kind of just whatever. That one is fouled off. So the count will stay at 1-2. But now, for a series where, one team has won 3 games and one team's won 1 game, and assuming that's what happens here, it's been a really good series. Like, all 4 games. The games at Fenway, last night going 18 innings, and tonight, just all the scoring and everything. As Price gets in the game here, maybe, warming up. Come on, Kimbrel. I don't know why they brought in Kimbrel. I really don't get it. I've seen that called a strike. But anyway. That's the other thing about last night's game. Just watching some of those umpire calls. It's like, really? They're just blowing at bats for players by calling pitches way outside strikes. It's like, great. Didn't even get to see my batter hit. Just saw you assholes ring him up every other at-bat. That's what I want to watch. I want to watch a bunch of fat guys who can't play baseball making baseball calls. Base hit. I really don't know why they brought in Kimbrel here. I don't get it. I mean, it's not even because he sucks. It's just because it was a non-save situation, and although it also turns out he sucks. Alright, well, there's a base hit. At this point, I would actually go to Price. I would go ahead and go to Price, see if he can get a double play or something, because this is not working out. I mean, Price has been warming up a few times. He's got to be ready to go. They got Machado up to bat. I don't have a good feeling about this. And then they got Bellinger coming up. They got the big hitters here. Only down by 3 now. So, I mean, that 5-run lead was wasted pretty quickly. But this is Kimbrel we're talking about. All right, here comes Machado again. Come on, you were good at Fenway. All right. He really has trouble hitting that little box. Like the little home plate box, the strike zone. He really has problems hitting that thing. Kind of a problem when you're a major league pitcher if you can't hit that little box. All right, he hit the box. It's in the lower quadrant of the box. He barely hit the box. All right, 9-6, 1 out, 1 on. Here we go. Here we go, Red Sox. Here we go. Another curveball for no reason. 2-1 the count. And come on. Come on, Red Sox. For once, win the game before like 3 in the morning, because that was just ridiculous. I was up to like 3:30 watching that game. I kept saying I was going to go to bed, but I'm like, I can't go to bed. And there's a 17th inning of the World Series. I got to see what happens here. What happened was a whole lot of nothing. Xander Bogaerts just kind of... Oh, he's probably not going to get anybody out. Oh, he got an out. All right. 2 outs. I didn't even think he was going to... As soon as he got to that, I'm like, I was getting flashbacks of Kinsler last night. Like, if he throws it, it's going to go into the dugout. Man. So I got out on his knees there to get to it. And then planted and threw a strike to first base. Wow. Didn't even think he was going to get it. And Devers isn't really known for his defense. That was a really good play. Oh, Manny Machado. Red Sox still wearing their Friday road jerseys, I noticed, even though it's not a Friday game. That's alright. Not a big fan of the gray road jerseys anyway. These at least match the hat color, because that's what's really important, is what color all the uniforms are. Alright, Bellinger. 0 for 4 in this game. 2 outs. 1 more and the Red Sox will have a 3-1 lead in the World Series. Kimbrel's already thrown 21 pitches, so he might not be available for tomorrow. He's already won a ton of pitches last night's game. Well, at this point, I would have to think everybody's available. I mean, it's the World Series. This is the last few games of the season, regardless of what happens, so may as well just put it all out on the field here. All right, 1-1. 2 more strikes to get. Kimbrel at the mound here. Kimbrel leaning in. Machado doing his thing. Time called just to kind of make this take longer. These innings do seem to take a while when it comes down to these last innings. Tomorrow's Game 5 will start at 8 p.m. Red Sox and Dodgers. Red Sox maybe with a chance to win the World Series tomorrow. That one is low in the zone. So 2-1 the count. Come on now. Let's go. Let's stop throwing curveballs. Start throwing 99-mile-an-hour fastballs here. Come on. All right. And that wasn't even close. Ball 3. 3-1 the count. Runner on second. This is so disgusting. Because the whole point of this Red Sox bullpen is to piece it together to get to Kimbrel. And it's like by the time they get to Kimbrel, it's like whoever they had before him would have just been better to leave in anyway. Maybe we need to get somebody for Kimbrel to bridge to. Like, this just seems pointless. Hey, strike! All right, full count. Chance to win the game here. Come on. They keep showing Manny Machado. Some of the stuff that they show in these games that has nothing to do with anything. Foul ball. So, almost 30 pitches for Kimbrel now. The only bright side is they might have burned him out for Game 5, so I won't get to see him blow that one. It's just annoying. Like, does he get the saves? Yes, usually. But, like, it's just so annoying. Like, it's just, why can't you be good? Like, why can't you be like Papelbon, just mow people down? Like, what am I watching? He hits that one up. Into the outfield. Makes the catch. The Red Sox win Game 4 of the World Series. Lead it 3-1 after trailing in the game 4-0. After a devastating loss in Game 3, the Red Sox do win the game. Go up 3-1. 1 game away from a World Series title. The Dodgers' day was ruined.